Just who was this Aesop? Who could he be? Well, in case you're thinking, it's all Greek to me. You're right. He was a Greek man born around 600 BC, and the wisdom that he shared has been passed down through history.
We are the Greek chorus, and we are all here with his fabulous fables that we'd like to share. You're bound to know his stories that we're about to tell. We're sure that once you hear them, you'll say, they ring a bell.
Now, some of these stories, we must admit, we slowly changed around a bit. But don't get your nose out of joint. It was carefully done to prove a point.
But just in case there's still some doubt, it's time to bring old Aesop out.
Welcome, friends. So glad you're here to enjoy these stories that we share. Listen well, and when we're through, you find you've learned a thing or two. And as you watch, you'll also see they're filled with common sense. So let's begin, as we don't want to keep you in suspense.
Our first fabulous fable features a funny bunch of froggy creatures. They were living in a marsh that was damp and cool until they wound up in hot water for breaking a rule.
So now let's join this croaking chorus of critters who are happily standing before us.
I can't believe I got us evicted! Well, if you recall, that's what I predicted. The sign said roasting marshmallows is restricted. But when it comes to sweet time, so addicted!
Well, now we're really up a creek, and we have to find a new home by early next week.
Who knows what troubles will unfold if we're left out here in the cold. Let's not get bogged down with worry. I'm sure we'll find something if we hurry. These real estate ads say prices are steep. Wait, here's one that says, I'll sell you a swamp real cheap.
Yeah, right.
Sure, Frida. I've heard that one before. Come over here, everyone. Look, it's a well. Bet this would be a really cool place to dwell.
Well, your bubble I don't want to burst, but I say let's not jump in head first.
Oh, Frumpy, you're such a worrywart. Don't make me beg. Come on, last one in is a rotten egg.
Come on, Frumpy, now it won't take too long.
Well, I don't want to sing a sad sorry song, but in the fall when the well is dry, you'll never get out because the walls are too high.
Oh no, we never thought of that. Now we're caught here in a trap.
The worrywart to the rescue! And was there any doubt? I'll go find a rope and help you get out.
The moral to this story is pretty clear to me. Look before you leap, or you may meet your destiny.
Before you leave, or else you're gonna find yourself in trouble.
Our next fable stars of a grasshopper dudette who had a real "what? Me worry" mindset.
And some answers showed her, without a doubt, that there was something she should have worried about.
Well, well, my good friends, it's such a lovely spring day. So why are you so busily working away?
We anticipate a cold winter season, so we're stocking up with very good reason. We're gathering everything from the smallest little seed. You also should be gathering what you need.
How foolish to waste a lovely spring day working when you can be out at play. You won't catch me doing these kinds of things. I'll be dancing, singing, and testing my wings.
Miss Grasshopper, with all of your antics, we strongly disagree. Our motto is to be prepared for every eventuality. So we're gathering all the things we might need to make sure our winter is a good one indeed. Let's see now. We have some antiperspirant, antiseptic cream, and antifreeze too. Don't forget the antipasto, because nothing else will do.
Winter's months away. Why should I worry? There's plenty of time. No need to hurry. If you don't enjoy life while you're in your prime, you'll be antiques before your time.
She's so antagonizing. Now I'm feeling sick. Someone please bring me some acid, quick.
And as might be expected, the cold winter came, and that foolish grasshopper was put to shame. Those ambitious ants had been working away while she was out singing and playing all day. She had no food, needless to say.
But when she begged them for a morsel, bug or cricket, they told her no way this would be her meal ticket. They warned her not to come around anymore and said, "Sing for your supper at some other door."
The moral to this story is pretty clear, if I might say. Don't put off until tomorrow what can be done today.
But up until
Fable stars 2 girls who got carried away and was left with more than the piper to pay. They let their minds wander so far off base, they couldn't get them back to its starting place.
We're off to the market with milk in our pails. Oh, what a shopping trip I have with all the cash from the sale.
Yes, first we'll buy our chicken eggs by the batch, put them in an incubator, and watch them hatch.
I'll have all the chicken leg eggs by the score. Then we'll have so much money, we'll buy goodies galore.
Let me see. First I'll buy dresses, then scarves for my tresses, a fine strand of pearls for only the prettiest of girls.
Designer shoes for my dainty feet, and a box of chocolates for a yummy treat.
Everyone will be so jealous, but we won't care. We'll just toss our heads and stick our nose in the air.
Oh no, what have we done?
How will we ever get out of this one?
As you can see, they got carried away and cried over spilled milk for the rest of the day. And the only egg for those poor milkmaids was the giant-sized egg they laid.
The moral to this story I gladly will tell, so gather round and listen well. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, or you're sure to find yourself with troubles by the batch.
That paid lots of money, so sure he could get it. He went on a spree, bought a brand new house and a new TV.
Well, someone else got the job instead. Now the bill collectors want it.
Don't count chickens, honey, before they hatch, or I'll be in trouble. You're sure to catch. When it's time to pay the piper, you will let your man in. Now those naughty chickens, before they hatch.
Fabulous fable of long, long ago is one that you're all sure to know. A tortoise and a hare are the stars of this show, with some hare-dos and hare-don'ts that you'll want to know.
So now off to the forest, let us descend to a hare whose hair is about to stand on end. I am the greatest, I am the best. I am much faster than all of the rest, and I come by my talents honestly. You see, it's all in the genes. It's my heredity.
We're tired of your bragging and your conceited ways. Someone's sure to outrace you one of these days.
I've raced since I was born, and no one's beaten me since. I'm not conceited? No way. I'm convinced.
I'm tired of it, Harvey. You're always in our face. It's time for one of us to challenge you to a race. I, Toby Tortoise, say I'd like to try it.
A tortoise race a hare? Now, wouldn't that be a riot? That's the most hare-brained idea yet.
Come on, Harvey. Do we have a bet?
Horrifically, hysterical. No effort will be spent in my winning this truly hair-raising event.
We'll set tomorrow at 9 for the race to begin. Now is the decide what the winner will win.
Well, prizes aren't my thing, but I wouldn't mind a delicious 14-carat ring.
When I win, Toby Tortoise, better say your farewell, because my prize will be a lovely box made out of your tortoise shell.
Your hair-triggered temper, Harvey, is out of line. Now let's meet here tomorrow, promptly at 9.
The race was on, and Harvey said, I'll win this in a snap. So halfway through, he decided to take a little nap.
But let's take you back now and pick up the pace as we find out who won this harrowing race.
What a truly lovely day to check the flowers as I go on my way. Now let me see if I've done this right. The finish line should soon be in sight.
Now, isn't that Harvey snoring away? I guess he's not worried about winning today.
We'd better wake him up, that's what I'd say. Come on, let's dose him with a splash of hairspray.
Come on, Harvey, you better hurry.
Take a chill pill. There's no need to worry. I'll hop to it now. Oh no, can it be? Is that the tortoise out there ahead of me?
Here's to you, Toby Tortoise.
You won the race.
You get the prize, because you came in first place.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. I fell asleep.
Oh, yes, it is. The tortoise won by a hair.
Sorry, Harvey. Looks like you'll be singing the blues.
Because you know the saying.
You snooze, you lose.
Harvey really blew it. And I guess you could say this time that stray hair really went astray. And losing that race caused Harvey such distress that he got a hair transplant and left no forwarding address.
Now here's our friend Aesop with a little clue to the moral of the story that you've all been privy to.
Always proceed at a calm and even pace, and you'll find that slow and steady will surely win the race.
Aesop fable you're bound to recognize, and you'll find out what happens when you tell too many lies. A shepherd's boy was bored to tears after counting his sheep for several years.
Now, everyone knows that counting sheep can easily put a boy to sleep. He carefully watched them every day and made quite sure that none would stray.
But unlike the girl known as Little Bo Peep, he dreaded the job of tending his sheep. Our shepherd boy tried to find a way to help him through his boring day.
But in his attempt to stay awake, he devised a plan that was one big mistake. But how was a shepherd boy supposed to know that crying wolf was not the way to go?
This boring job of tending sheep has really got me down. It's time to play a trick on all the folks who live in town. I'll cry out, "Wolf, wolf," and they'll all come on the run. Won't that be a naughty way to really have some fun? Wolf, 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 come help me if you can. This wolf will gobble up my sheep if you don't lend a hand.
The wolf is such a glutton that people want to have a piece of lamb chops and a mutton.
Brave shepherd boy, we heard the crying came to save the day. Where is this wolf who scared the sheep? Did he just run away?
Ha ha ha, I played a joke on you. I just cried out wolf to have some fun and see what you would do.
A joke? And to think that we came running all this way? Don't ever try that stunt again or there'll be a price to pay. Joke, some joke.
What's wrong with that boy? That was nasty. I can't believe he did that.
Some days had passed and all was well. Cows were in the meadow, sheep were in the dell.
But it wasn't long before our shepherd friend decided to play that nasty trick again.
Since this job of tending sheep is such a bore, I think I'll cry out wolf once more. Wolf, wolf, please come now. He may eat my sheep. He may eat your cow.
We're here, don't fear, we've come to save the sheep. But if you told another lie, you'll be in trouble deep.
You're all a bunch of silly fools who run when you hear crying. There's no wolf here, so go back home, because I was only lying.
Lying? Lying? Lying?
Do you know what you have done? Telling lies is not a joke and no way to have fun.
There'll come a day when you need help and won't know what to do. But since you've lied so many times, don't call us, we'll call you.
Look at me, yes, look at me. I'm very brave. No wolf can frighten me. I'll huff and puff, I'll strut my stuff. Yes, that's how it will be.
The villagers were hopping mad as they stormed off in a huff, for it was pretty clear to see that they had enough.
And as they predicted, it would not be very long before that foolish shepherd boy would sing a different song.
I've come to have my fun. I'm here to take your sheep away, and there's no place to run.
Help! Help! A wolf! A wolf! This time my cry's real! If you don't come here right away, my sheep you'll surely steal! Help! Help! Help!
His mournful cry was heard by all, but the town folks did not budge. It sounded like another lie as far as they could judge.
We'll call our good friend Aesop for the moral to this tale. How he'll be glad to demonstrate the truth he shall prevail.
Moral: if you're known for telling lies each and every day, when you tell the truth, no one will believe a one word you say.
other Aesop stories we would love to share, but you would really need to have a lot of time to spare. And so we shared just a few of Aesop's famous phrases. This review we've shared with you has truly sung his praises.
Don't count your chickens. Look before you leap. Don't cry wolf. Good advice we all should keep. Don't put things off until tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race. Our Aesop's words of wisdom we all should embrace.
We hope you learned about what all of us should do. And if you do things Aesop's way, you'll find his words are true. So take some time to learn his tales as best as you are able, and you'll find a little gem in each and every fable.
We hope you've enjoyed these stories in tale and in song. If you heed Aesop's good advice, you'll never go wrong. And now, as we leave today, we pay this one last tribute now to you.
that we'd like to tell.
This one, however, may not ring a bell.
It tells of a lady who works at our school.
She loves the stage and she thinks it's so cool.
pieces before I have a cow. Step up to the mic, gesture big. Don't forget you need a wig. We've practiced for months. You've made me so proud. Now give it your all in front of the crowd.
Without you, we would be so blue. Mrs. Faucett, here's a big thank you.
Thank